Did you know that the Mercedes-Benz E-Class has been in India for over 3 decades now? And that in its long wheelbase avatar, it has been the best-selling car for the company in India. And now there's an all-new car which builds on to the same winning formula but promises to be more tech-laden and more comfortable. And in this video, I'm going to tell you all about the new E-Class. V214 is its code name, and here's what you need to know about it. Since the long wheelbase E-Class owners are primarily going to be chauffeured around, let me start off by telling you how the backseat experience is. And just like before, let me tell you, it's very, very comfortable. If you so desire, the backrest reclines from 26 degrees all the way to 36 degrees. That's 1 degree more than its predecessor. And this car even comes with adjustable thigh support so that you can really stretch out and get really comfortable. And in terms of amenities, there's a lot to pamper the rear seat passenger. For starters, you have motorized sun blinds for your rear window as well as the rear windscreen. You also get a manual sunshade for the quarter glass. You have a 4-zone climate control, so every passenger in the car can set their aircon temperature as per their preference. Then you can fold down the middle seat and you get a dedicated wireless charging pad. There's some storage in here, and well, there's some storage in the front seat back pockets too. And in the absence of a front passenger, you can also adjust the front seat, push it all the way forward, and really stretch out and get very comfortable. The wheelbase is 15 millimeters longer than its predecessor, but on first impression at least, the extra cabin space is barely perceptible. At the front is where you'll see the most revolutionary change with this E-Class, thanks to this super screen layout, which includes a large central touchscreen and one touchscreen for the passenger. Now, in their operation, in the execution, in terms of display and their speed and overall usability, these are fantastic. But personally, I think they are one screen too many. What do you think about this 3-screen setup? Let us know in the comments. At this point, I must add that its Burmester 4D surround sound audio is quite simply mind-blowing. Other features of interest are customizable ambient lighting, which are bolder and more prominent than ever before. There's a selfie camera which facilitates video calls. Furthermore, digital vents, 4-zone climate control, wireless charging for front and rear passengers are some of the features on the new E-Class. As expected from an E-Class, the touch and feel of the interiors is even better than the previous generation. It reeks of quality from every single pore. One thing that I find a bit fiddly though are these touch operable steering controls, and even the seat adjustment, it doesn't give you a clicky feedback. One thing that owners of older E-Classes will miss is that high quality tactile feel of buttons, which have been replaced with touch operable controls pretty much all across this cabin. Speaking of the seats, these new front seats are very comfortable, and they also get the adjustable thigh support. And what's new this time around are these really comfortable soft neck pillows. One thing that you will miss on the occasion you drive your E-Class is front seat ventilation, and the passenger seat in this E-Class doesn't get a memory function. You've seen the interiors, you've seen the features it packs in. Now let's talk about its design, starting with the headlamps. Now these resemble those on the modern Mercedes EQ models, and if you're looking to make a statement and mark your arrival in style, this massive chrome grille with the oversized 3-pointed star logo surrounded by these 3-pointed stars does that with great panache. I must say that the gloss black between the grille and headlamps seems a bit unnecessary. What's nice is that you still get the long bonnet with power domes on it. And here's a fun fact. The E-Class features R18 tires. That's the same size as the new BMW 5 Series. However, the wheel design on the E-Class is just so much better. These simply look more proportionate to the car's overall stance. I'm not sure if I can say the same about the BMW 5 Series though. In terms of dimensions, the car is taller than its predecessor and it's longer too, with 15 mm coming only from the longer wheelbase. Like the outgoing car, it still features soft closed doors, but the S-Class like flush-fitted door handles now make their way to the E-Class. There's also a subtle use of chrome on the sides, which looks quite classy. And coming to the rear, differentiating this generation from its predecessor is the new tail lamps with the star pattern embedded within and the new chrome line running across the width of the boot. And while we are here, let me also show you its boot space, which is a really healthy 510 liters. It's not all that tall, but it's a really deep boot. And the best thing is the spare tire, the space saver spare tire, is tucked beneath the boot floor. To start with, Mercedes will offer the E-Class with 4-cylinder engines only. So you have a 2-liter turbo petrol or a 2-liter diesel engine, the specs of which are on your screen right now. Both engines are mated to 48-volt mild hybrid systems, and before you ask, the E-Class doesn't get air suspension with either of these two engines. So that's the new V214 Mercedes E-Class for you. Now we'll be driving this car really soon, so stay subscribed to the Autocar India YouTube channel. And in the meanwhile, let us know your thoughts on the new V214 E-Class.